If you're an adult and you trust, it's often because if you're an actual adult, it's you willingly open yourself up, knowing that you could be hurt, right? Because you're not naive anymore. So you decide to trust and you say, I'll open myself up. And I know that I'm laying myself open to you if you choose to use that power. And then that's a good thing to know. You know, if you've been hurt as a child or hurt as a naive person, you might say, well, why should I ever trust again? Which is a really good question. And the answer is, the reason you trust again once you're an adult is because you're courageous. You're courageous. It's an act of courage to trust. And the reason it's useful is because if you trust someone, you open the door to reciprocity and negotiation and cooperation, and you entice the best part of the person forward. And so it's a courageous act.
Meditate because you can't. To refuse to work on meditation because you can't focus is like refusing to lift weights because you're weak. The point of lifting the weight is to make you strong. If you were already strong, there would be no point in lifting the weight. People that say they don't meditate because they can't focus are missing the point. The point isn't to be good at meditation. If you're good at meditating, you should go start a revolution or invent a drug to cure cancer. Almost no one is good at meditating, and that's the point. It's a weight you can lift forever and always become stronger with. To sit down and meditate is to sit down and face up to the fact that you're not good at something. To meditate, you have to notice that you have terrible focus. Being easily distracted isn't a good reason to avoid meditation. It's a reason to meditate.
I have a definition of what is a hobby and what is a business by saying, if you can't make money within 36 months, which is 3 years, which is a big number for me in business, it's just a hobby and it's not a business. If you're still losing money after 3 years, you should treat it for what it is. You know, a use of your time that is not productive, but you enjoy it for other reasons. And if you're using all your time to spend on it, then you're not an entrepreneur.
I don't ever think what if. And I think way too many people are looking backwards. You guys, the amount of people in this room that are thinking about shit that happened 16 years ago, like, what if I dated Donnie Thompson? Fuck Donnie Thompson.
Let me tell you something. You listen to me and listen to me closely. Success doesn't come to the most intelligent or the most talented. Success comes to those who are the most hungry for it. So let me ask you, how hungry are you for success?
This idea that you have to be
your own boss, it's ridiculous. I'm not even my own boss. I don't work for myself. I work for a lot of other people. So there's no such thing as the boss. I work for other people. I have to be on time at other things. You're always going to be answering to someone. The queen, she answers to people. Everybody answers to someone. So there's no such thing as I'm going to be my own guy. If that's why you want to get in a business for yourself, definitely the wrong thing.
School failed you or you failed school?
School failed me. School's failing entrepreneurs every single day.
Because?
Because it's not built for entrepreneurship. It's built for workers.
Waking up each morning and saying, I like me today. I got many things I can work on, but I like me today. Before you ever go out on Facebook or any other social media platform to check to see if anyone else like you, your job is to like you first, and every other like is bonus. That's stepping into the best version of you.
Happiness is peace. It's not pleasure, right? And everybody thinks happiness is trying to get as much pleasure as you can get. There is nothing more agitating to your mind than extreme pleasure. Right. Right? It's like peace.
I know there's a lot of people just like me. Like every day I wake up just mad about something, just mad, just thinking about crazy stuff, right? But I'd be like, the only way like my life could change if I change like how I think and like how I'm vibing. Cause like you ain't gonna get no good fruit off a bad tree, you know? And like a good tree can only produce good fruit cause you is your environment.